Trinidad and Tobago, a land blessed with beautiful beaches and abundance in natural resources, stands as a jewel in the Caribbean Sea. But this island paradise is marred by a scourge: crime. Violent crime is a concern for the local security services and the general public. There were 407 murders in 2013, 379 murders in 2012. This out of a population of approximately 1.3 million people resident on both islands. The murder rate and violent crimes continue to be driven primarily by gang and drug-related activities. In an effort to put a handle on the spiraling crime situation, a series of public consultations were held on crime. The Interministerial Committee on making its report coming out of this consultation found that the youth was at risk and was susceptible to gang and drug-related activities. A young person who lacks the meaningful and healthy relationship with a caring adult is a high candidate to becoming at risk. In Trinidad and Tobago, conditions such as high unemployment rates, an evasive crime and drug culture, poverty and poor family structures have resulted in a high number of youths in a difficult situation. Mentorship was identified by the committee as an avenue to reach at-risk youths to effect positive and holistic development.
The mentorship program is a crime prevention initiative. It is structured in such a way that it facilitates a trained adult, a mentor. And that person is identified through a screening process. Right. You apply, you are interviewed, we do a police background check on you, and we do some psychological assessment. Having passed that, you are then invited to be trained, a 30-hour training that we do to prepare you to become a mentor. Once you've come through that training, you are now a mentor. Okay. The mentees are now young persons between the ages of 9 to 25. They are persons who would have been recommended either by the parent. They walked in off the street to school, student support services. And through that process, you are invited to become a mentee. To do that, you go through a 10-day orientation camp. The 10-day camp is a residential camp. So we take the young persons with their parents' permission and we find out about them. What were the triggers to you ending up in some trouble? Right. Why did your parent recommend you? What do you think you could get from a mentor? And we spend time with them, 10 days, 24 hours, and young people talk in the middle of the night. So it's in the night they want to talk, it's in the night they want to talk about what hurt them or why they're angry or what their concerns are or what their parents' concerns are. And at the end of those 10 days, we have an observation form that we have, and we actually now match the mentee and the mentor together.
This program, which falls under the Ministry of National Security, seeks to help youths to improve in their self-esteem, to create better relationships between parents and peers, and improve academic performance. The program was officially launched in 2011 at the National Academy for the Performing Arts in Port of Spain, which saw the attendance of the Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, with the guest speaker being retired General Colin Powell, who himself is deeply involved in providing support to young persons through the America Promise Alliance. Since then, the program has set about training mentors who can then assist young persons to understand and communicate their feelings, relate to their peers, and to develop positive relationship with other adults.
It helps you to really share your own experience with young persons and help them to create their own world in terms of how they would like to see themselves, to look at areas that they feel that they need to improve and how you go about holding their hands and making that happen.
The program has also encouraged the meal space, where fathers and sons could spend time in each other's company while forging and strengthening a lasting bond. Now, the desired end result in all of this is to assist and guide Trinidad and Tobago's youth in becoming a socially, psychologically, emotionally, and economically balanced adult who could contribute to society